Hey doing YouTube, it's Baldrick here. Yes, I'm back and I'm doing another Let's Edit. Now this time I'm going to go and have a look in my catalogue of some of the photos that I took down on our recent holiday to Corinella, which is southeast of the city of Melbourne in the Bass area, Bass Council area. Now if I swift over this way, I'll be able to show you what I'm going to edit today. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is the photos that I took one day while going on a walk in Corinella. As you can tell, it was at low tide. This is when you're walking along the foreshore towards a place called Settlement Point. And there was these three mangroves, that got my interest. I thought, oh, that'd be interesting to take a photo and try and see if I could edit that up. So on my way, I went and did some other photos, and then I came back. And I was able to actually get pretty close to them. So I took this shot, and I thought, I might be able to do some editing on that. So I've already done one. And I'm just gonna, as you might be able to see on the screen, this is a copy of the version that I've created. So let's dive in and try and create one now. Create a duplicate of what I've just edited on this previous one here. So the first thing I want to be able to do is do the clarity. I like to make sure and bring up the vibrancy. Just bring up the greens that are on the leaves here. And now I want to get to the clouds. The clouds, it was an overcast day, and I've actually, I didn't do a video blog on this at all, but subsequent photo shoots that I've gone on, I've actually documented some of it. This one is non-video documented. So this is very much overcast, and you can see the clouds are in a patchy kind of format. I do have some spots on my sensor, unfortunately. I will go about clearing those. I go to the spot. One there. One there. I think there's one there. Okay. So that's the getting rid of the spots. Let's do a gradient filter. As you can tell, the distance is your the gradient that it goes from either exposed or your effects panel there. For example, if I bring this down here, then I lower the exposure, start to see some change. As you can see, there's a bit of blue coming out of there, so that's okay. We'll bring that a little bit further down. You might be saying, hang on, that's affecting the trees. There's a way to get around that. So that's 2.6 I've gone down. I might go 2. Right. Then what I learned from someone else on YouTube was you do a second gradient above that. That one a little bit darker. I'm looking over here because I've got the second screen that I can see how I'd like it to be finished off. If you like. Okay, so now that we've done the gradient filter, I might want another filter just on the ground here. Emphasize the mud. Now this was really, really squishy, so I couldn't actually go in there. Just do simple gradient, back up the exposure, put some contrast. Very nice. Okay, now once all the gradient's done, we then want to be able to work on the actual trees. This is where we come into the reduce the brush. I want to be able to see what I'm I like to have auto mask so that it only gets the items that you are selecting. It does a fairly good job only getting the items that you really want to. Because then it doesn't affect the other parts that you've done in the edit. What I want to do is I want to raise the exposure of those trees. I also want to improve the I'll put it there. Pretty good. Now, I don't know what is going on in here. It looks like it might be a bit of a spider's web, but it does look a bit meshy. If that's a word. Now, while we're going into, where is it? We'll go into that selection. Down the shadows. But pretty much that's as far as I would go with this one. So hopefully I'll show you the full image afterwards. So there we go. That's the edit for the Corinella marshland trees the photo that I took. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next time.